Hello and welcome to this game review. In this one, Black broke the opening principle of developing the queen too early, and this was swiftly punished. Now later, White did blunder a piece. Perhaps he did not look at the whole board, but we will take a look at that as well. So d4, e6, and already White is in a predicament. Is it c4? Is it e4? Well, of course, both moves are fine. It entirely depends on what position you want to play. So in either case, Black will play d5. So if e4 has happened in the game, now we get the French defense generally. And if we are an e4 player, then the French defense will be something that we always have to face. But if we are a d4 player, we don't have to face the French defense. So generally, if we play d4, it means we will have to play c4 here to not get the French defense, which is not really in our repertoire. Now Black will play d5 or knight f6, something like this, and we will get the d4 type of position. But okay, now Black plays c5, and this is a mistake, kind of, because now we get a Benoni, which is not a very good option. And here White was scared of losing a central pawn, but we're not really losing a central pawn, we're only exchanging them. And now the point of White's advantage is that he has a lot of space with this d5 pawn, and Black is unable to develop the knight here. And the White's plan will be to develop the pieces probably like this, and then play down the e-file. There will also be a weakness on d6. Anyway, c3, this is of course also fine, there's nothing wrong with protecting the center as well, but d5 was slightly better. Okay, now we exchange, and here White has a great center. Black has not really been fighting against it. He should again play d5 to get some kind of French defense. But now queen h4, and this is a big violation of opening principles. Black has no pieces developed. He is going to try to win a pawn, but this doesn't even work. So knight c3, well played. Of course we want to develop with tempo, but currently the pawn is attacked, so that's impossible. So knight c3, bishop b4, again we would like to play this, but again Black can now take the pawn because the knight is pinned. So instead bishop d3, White is just developing pieces, everything is great. And eventually this move knight f3 will happen, and Black's queen will look stupid on h4. So queen g4 and castles. White is not wasting any time. A lot of pieces are now developed, and Black is already actually lost because his queen is in big trouble. e5 is coming as well. This knight will have to go somewhere. Black should probably exchange here, which is not a good site, and again he is having a lot of trouble developing. Something like knight c6 is possible, but eventually e5 will happen. h3, the rook can go to e4. White can also push the central pawns, and Black is already in big trouble. So instead queen g6 happens, and this allows a discovered attack tactic, e5, which opens an attack against the queen while also attacking the knight, and Black is losing a piece. So now we are left to convert. Knight e4 is a nice move, improving the piece with tempo. The king steps up to defend. a3, attacking the bishop, this is fine. We get to exchange some pieces. The king is in the center. White is of course completely winning. Now we again develop with tempo. Rook c1, developing another piece. This is nice to see. Very good chess. Knight c6, and now bishop b5. The idea to exchange and the bishop for a knight here is perhaps okay, but before making any move, we check the checks, captures, and attacks. And after this, there are no checks basically. Captures this, and actually the queen is looking at the b5 square, which is what White overlooked. Of course, the queen is quite far away, but we should always look at the whole board when we look at our chess positions. Black did not take this chance. Had he taken even here, White is close to winning because of the king that is stuck in the center. But of course Black can still fight on. After this, d5 is played, which is an interesting way to open the position. Of course, there are many ways to win here with White. Probably simplest is just to do what we were trying to do with this move, to exchange, and then go from there, trying to invade with the queen perhaps. But this is fine, d5, rook e1, and now White has managed to put all of his pieces in the game. So this is a very nice picture. This is what we want to see in all of our games. So king d8, and white played this move queen e2, ignoring the attacked bishop. And if black had taken this bishop, I'm not exactly sure what white planned, but the best way to play here was to take this knight on c6 because it is protecting the square on e7, and the next move, queen e7, will be checkmate. So perhaps white was planning this. Black instead played rook 8, but this is checkmate in one move, so the game ended quite well. So a pretty well played game by white. He did not waste time in the opening, in developing every piece only once, castling, and the black moved around the queen many times, which led to a losing position.